Well, guys, the holidays are here, and you're probably going to be spending a lot of time with family. Now, if you have aging parents, you might want to look for warning signs about their health and safety. Tiffany Speaks is here from John Knox Village with tips to help start that conversation and ensure our parents are still doing well living at home. So this is kind of it's been maybe a couple of years since we sat down to Thanksgiving dinner with our parents maybe. What are some signs to look for if maybe we don't get to spend a lot of time with our parents on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I would say while you're in that home, take in your surroundings. Look around. Do you see piles of unopened mail? If you make it out to the garage, does their vehicle have any new dents or scratches,
Yes.
those types of things? And then most importantly, look at your loved one. Do they have any unexplained bruises on them or anything like that going on?
Yeah, just some things that maybe kind of seem off a little bit to you when you get to see them in the house there for a little bit. What are some changes like around their house maybe that we could set in motion to make life a little bit easier if we're not there again on that day-to-day basis?
Absolutely. So I mentioned unexplained bruises. Those happen a lot with falls. Falls happen with the elderly population so frequently. And one of the easiest things to do is to walk around the house and pick up rugs. So rugs are trip hazards.
Yeah.
Another place where a lot of falls occur is the restroom. So if you can install a grab bar, a handle to make it easy for them to get in and out of the tub or the shower, around the toilet to make it easier to get up off the toilet. Easy things to do, but can make a huge impact for their safety.
And those grab rails aren't that hard to install. Most of them just go right into the studs there in your wall. And of course, I'm sure you can always hire someone to come in and do that as well. But very important piece of equipment that they need to be now. Now this is the hard question here because it's always about how to start that conversation because we love our parents love us. You'd think that conversation would come easy, but what is an easy way that we could start that conversation about Mom, Dad, I love you, but I have concerns?
Right. That is such a great question. So I will say, I think the best way to do that is to do your research. Be prepared. So that way you know the options, so no matter how the conversation goes. And then starting that conversation with a question. So, asking your loved one, how do you see your wellness journey playing out? And where do you anticipate that leading you?
Yeah.
And perhaps they'll say that, I want to stay at home as long as I can. And then you'll know with your research that there's home health available that can come in and help keep them strong and safe, and they can do home safety assessments. Or there might be a Meals on Wheels that can deliver meals to make sure that they're eating well. Medication management's huge. So you'll already have all those things in your pocket to help get that next step rolling. Or perhaps they'll say, being at home has been really isolating, and I would love it if I could get out and see my friends more, and I'd like to be able to just walk down the hall and mingle with people. And then you know that there's places in the greater Kansas City area, very similar to John Knox Village, where you can meet those needs, where they could get, the safety concerns met, but then also their social needs and their spiritual needs as well.
Well, again, it's the big holiday weekend coming up, so we're hoping everybody can get out and see their families and visit, have a good conversation, and maybe have that hard conversation if you have to have it, right?
Absolutely.
Well, you can learn more when John Knox Village hosts Let's Shed Some Light on Senior Living. It's a virtual event. It's going on today and December 1st. All you have to do is call 816-251-8000 to register. You can also learn more about JKV at jkv.org.